It's probably the most common thing in medicine. You feel a bit off, you see your doctor, and first thing they say is, let's get an FBC.
Right, but most people just nod along. They have no real idea what's happening in that little tube of blood.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into the full blood count test. We're using info from the website Blood Test UK.
And we're going to break it down, really simple terms, what this test actually checks for, how you can get it done right here in York, and why it's so important for your health.
It's just a tiny bit of blood.
Yeah.
But it tells this huge story about what's going on inside your body.
It really does. It's like a dashboard for your body.
So let's start with the basics. FBC, full blood count. What are we actually counting?
Well, we're looking at the main parts of your blood. First, you've got your red blood cells. Think of them as tiny delivery trucks for oxygen.
Okay, so if you don't have enough of them, you're going to feel tired.
Exactly. Then you have the white blood cells. They're your body's little soldiers fighting off bugs and infections.
And a spike in those numbers tells the doctor something's up.
It's a big red flag. Then there are platelets. They're the ones that rush in to stop the bleeding when you get a cut.
And the last one is hemoglobin, right? That's the one that checks for anemia.
Anemia is basically tired blood. Not enough hemoglobin means your blood can't carry enough oxygen. Doctors use these markers to spot problems early.
Okay, so let's localize this.
Yeah.
Blood Test UK talks specifically about getting this done in York. What are the options?
You've basically got two paths. The first is the NHS. You go to your GP or a walk-in center.
And that's free.
It is, which is the huge benefit. But, there might be a wait. You have to get an appointment.
Sure. And the second path?
That's going private. You can pay to get it done faster at a private lab. Blood Test UK says this is a good option for people who can't or don't want to wait.
But how much are we talking?
Usually somewhere between about 30 and 100 pounds. For some people, getting that quick answer is worth it.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're worried about something. And the actual process of taking the blood.
Oh, it's super simple and quick. A trained person, a phlebotomist, puts a band on your arm, cleans a little patch of skin, and uses a tiny needle. It's all over in a few minutes.
So let's talk about the benefits. Why is this one test so important? Blood Test UK calls it early detective work.
It is, because it can find sicknesses like infections or even things like leukemia before they get really bad.
Right, catching things early.
And they mentioned studies in York that show regular testing actually helps stop people from needing to go to the hospital later on.
Because you're managing things before they become an emergency.
Precisely. And for people with long-term sicknesses like diabetes, it's how doctors keep an eye on things. Plus, there's the peace of mind.
That's a big one. Just knowing your numbers are okay can make you feel so much less worried.
It's good for your mental health, not just your body.
Okay, so for anyone listening who's thinking about getting one, any tips on how to prepare?
Yeah, a few simple things. Drink lots of water beforehand.
Why is that?
It just makes your veins a bit plumper and easier for the phlebotomist to find. Makes the whole thing quicker.
Simple enough.
What else? Wear a shirt with loose sleeves so you can just roll it up easily. And about food. Usually you can eat beforehand.
Oh, so you don't always have to fast.
Not always for an FBC, but you should definitely check with your doctor first. Sometimes you might need to stop eating 4 hours before. Just double check.
And let's bust a myth. It doesn't really hurt, does it?
Not really. Most people say it's just a quick pinch. The thought of it is almost always worse than the actual thing.
So to wrap this up, the FBC test is a really quick, safe way to check in on what's happening inside you.
A simple snapshot of your health. And here in York, all the tests follow really strict safety rules.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? If a quick pinch today can keep you healthier tomorrow, isn't it worth knowing what your cells are up to?
That is the question.